it's Fuzzy. Okay, today we're going to do a review on the Belford J18 dual channel dash cam. All right, now this is 4K plus 2.5K Ultra HD. It's got 5G Wi-Fi. That is bonus. And an option to do a GPS. Okay, thanks to the sponsor, we're going to install this into a car today. But I wanted to go through what was in the box, nicely packaged, okay? All right, you got your warranty card, you got an installation guide, you've got the dash cam app instructions right here, and a QR code. Quick setup guide, and the full user manual. Now in the box itself, come with a camera, a crowbar. Now that's to install all the wire in your trim of your car. Extra cord, almost 20 feet. This one's almost 12 feet. You got extra stickers that go on your camera like here, like that. And there's your camera right there. I haven't taken that off yet. We're going to get into that in a bit. You've got clips here that we'll go through that. And what's cool is this comes with a 64 gig mini USB card. Okay, you don't see many of that doing that nowadays, and that's the reader right there. So you plug your USB card in here, and you plug this into your computer or whatever you want to read the card or see what's on the card. Reset tool right there. Okay, now where is this USB card? Well, guess what? They put it right in the camera, right there. And it's covered by some plastic that you got to take off if you want to take the card out. And I'm going, wow, that's pretty cool right there. Okay, so there's your on-off button for your camera. That's for your menu right there, up, down in your menu. We're going to go through that in a bit. And you've got electric static patches here. Now, this goes on your windshield, okay? So this keeps the static away from, say, your camera or whatever. So it puts a barrier between your windshield and this mount, okay? So you put this on your windshield first, and then you mount your camera on here like that. I'll show you that in a bit. But let's get it installed in the car and go from there. Okay, so where I start with an install for the cameras is the back camera, okay? So I know that when I run my cord, I'm gonna have enough cord to go all the way to the front, okay? So now this cord here comes apart from the longer cord, so you can not put so much weight on here. But anyway, the static film is on, and the back camera is stuck to the window. Now we're gonna get in here and we're gonna hide all the wire all around here, all the way down, in through there, all the way to the front. Let's get that done. Okay, now when you get to a part where you have to get your crowbar and push it in, right? So you just put it in like this to hide in there, you see that? We got our wire all the way around there, all the way to here. I had too much, so I had to go back and forth in here. I put a clip right there, left a little extra here, just in case I need it to pull into the camera. And we're gonna put the camera right here. I got my windshield clean. We're gonna put on the electrostatic film right there. Okay, when you're putting your electric static up, make sure you got yourself a credit card. And when you pull this back, you just pull it back so you could just see it like that. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but that's the way you want it right there. Put that on your windshield first. Take your credit card, start taking the air out of it like that. And then when you come down with it, just filter it out like that so there's no air in behind there. And if there is air, just work it out. Okay, so now when you run your power wire, you plug your camera in first, and then you can run your wire up through all the way down to your cigarette lighter, and then you can lose the wire that's left over underneath the dash or whatever, right? So this here will get pinned up by a clip, and then I'll run the wire along here and go from there. Okay, so the camera line came all the way across, came down, went all the way down to here, went in behind the glove box, zip tied it to there. The extra line is zip tied here, came across and into the cigarette lighter right there. Okay, so we got our camera up, and you can scan this QR code and go to the app and then go from there. Okay, so we click down here to connect to Wi-Fi. We go to Wi-Fi. switch. Then we hit the on-off button. Okay, we're in the app. Now what you want to do is you want to push all this stuff and go from there. All right, now we're going to connect to the camera. All right. Connect to Wi-Fi. Okay, we're in. Now, what you got to do to get that Wi-Fi password that says right in the manual, you're hooked up to the app. You have no control of this camera manually. Now you got to go into the app and do whatever you need to do in the app, okay? Now, right there is your Wi-Fi SSID and your password right there. So in order to get there, you got to push these buttons in order and go down to the Wi-Fi options, push that, push the power button, and it'll show you the passcode and all that kind of stuff for your Wi-Fi. Then when you get into your phone or whatever you're using, find the DC name and the password off the camera, and you're into the app. Okay, so once your Wi-Fi is all hooked up and all that kind of stuff, go through your manual, do whatever you need to do and get things figured out. You can't say a lot on a review to enhance a lot of the features that go on. You'll be here for quite a while. But okay, so once you're in the app, it's automatically on loop all the time, the way I can see. Okay, so you got snapshot. Now these are the shots I took while I was setting up the camera. And then you can lock the videos if you need to, okay? So if you were to get in an accident or whatever, then you can go from there. Let's go back here. You've got a timeline here, and this is your settings. So you've got sound recording, video resolution, loop recording is 1 minute. Now you can change that up to 3 minutes, and that's what I change it to. You got light source, watermark, we don't want that on there. Collision sensor is low, so we won't get a whole lot of beeping and all that kind of stuff. Automatic screen off, 1 minute. I'm going to leave that, and actually I'm going to change that to 3 minutes. And then your Wi-Fi name, password, all that kind of stuff, firmware. Now your card, you should go into your card and reformat your card to know that there's nothing on it. You've matched it to the camera and all that kind of good stuff. So there you go. There's a format successful. Now it will restart and go from there. When it hits Wi-Fi and there's an update on that camera, it will automatically update. Okay, so there, and then now it'll tell your kilometers in speed and everything like that. Okay, now if we want to go to the back camera, actually this has got a Google map right there too, that'll help you get where you want to go. And we'll get out of that. Just oh, you can do that too. I didn't even know that. Well, there you go. You can go horizontal on your phone if you want, instead of vertical, which gives you, boy, that's a nice picture on there. Holy cow. Really nice camera. And look how wide that is. Looks like about 180 degrees. So you can see all the way over here and all the way over here. I just wanted to show you this. Now, if you want to see your back camera, you just hit this little camera right here. And there you go. There's the back camera right there. You know, you got to make sure your window's clean and make sure that the lens on the back camera faces the passenger side. FYI on that. You won't have an upside down picture. Learned that the hard way. Now you can just go to your app and do whatever you need to do. Take snapshots, you know, whatever you need to do and go from there. But all in all, I think it's going to work. It looks really, really good. I like the resolution. Hey, make sure you guys like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I got videos coming out all the time. I put a link in the description for the camera, but all in all, I think it's a great piece of equipment for your vehicle. If you do need one of these cameras, thanks to the sponsor. Take care.